Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense. Today we are doing a viewer requested video. This is ticker symbol RYCEY. That is Rolls Royce Holdings. This is a $5 stock. You could argue that it is a penny stock. We're going to go ahead and look at the advanced chart on Thinkorswim, which I have right here. And let me just RYCEY. So I did chart this one out yesterday because I had recorded it, but it somehow got deleted, so I'm re-recording. We're gonna see if RYCEY is worth $5.60, if it should be worth higher or lower. We're gonna see what institutions and hedge funds are doing. We're gonna utilize my projected stock price calculation to see if it's gonna be higher or lower. And we're gonna look at advanced charting to kind of see what's next for this company. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click, and jump on in. So what we need to do, first of all, this is a pink sheet stock. It's not on the primary markets. It's on the secondary markets, the OTC markets. Typically, and you can see that kind of right here, typically the OTC markets get a bad rap because you get pump and dumps there, penny stocks, boiler room companies, a lot of just kind of skeptical stocks, sketchy stocks. Um, but there are also some really strong names on the OTC. I think like Samsung, you've got Nintendo, a bunch of other companies. One of the benefits of having your stock listed on the OTC markets, I believe, is the financial regulations. You are not required to produce documentation in a set time like you are in a pre-scheduled time like you are with the primary markets. So there's a little bit of leeway there. Potentially less fees and structure for having your stock on the OTC markets. Anyway, spiel's done. Let's go ahead and jump into the Rolls Royce Holdings financials. And we're going to go ahead and prep our sheet here. This essentially calculates for our projected stock price, which way we could ideally see the stock going. I have gotten comments before that I don't account for future growth or expansion, sales team being added, etc. If you know me and you know my channel, I look at the facts and what's in front of me. I don't like to believe or get emotional about a stock if it's the next big thing or someone's pushing an agenda. So, we have our revenue here. We're gonna say it's 16,486,000,000. So that's our sales. I don't know why it's locking up. Come on, baby. Okay, so sales was gonna be 16,486,000,000. Okay, income. Uh, 2.2 billion. So open this back up. Income is 2 billion. Where'd you go? 469,450,350. Yes. Okay. And then let's go to balance sheet. I need to get the market cap in a minute. So now we're looking for cash on hand and also debt. Total debt is right here, and this is 2023, and we're looking at 2023 figures. Okay, so it's 5 billion. 700, where'd it go? 759 million. 123. Okay. And then cash, I can't find it at the moment. Summary, hopefully the summary gives us a market cap. We gonna find out. Market cap. There it is. 48,130,000,000. 48,130,000,000. Okay. All right. And the website just timed out, so let's do it. Okay. So we have their market cap. It was 138 million. Okay. So this site keeps timing out. We have what we need. Um, how much? We don't we don't have the cash on hand, and that's okay. We need to go back to look at the shares float, which I might be able to just Google here if I'm just gonna Google it. RYCEY shares outstanding. All right, so we're gonna let this load. So while this is loading, let's just take a peek at our, okay, it's done loading. So they have 8.5 billion shares outstanding. Why is this, why is it taking forever? So we're gonna remember 8.5 billion because this website does not want to load. Okay, so 8,500,000,000. I think I have one too many zeros. Okay, so this is a $7.20 stock, and we're also not including cash into the equation, which is fine. Let's just open this up really quick. Looks like institutional ownership has fallen off of a cliff here. You could see there was a big rise here. I mean, this stock went from 71 cents to now $5.66. That's absolutely insane. Come on. So, what I did essentially was Fibonacci arc from all-time high to the latest low we had in this cycle. So $21.27 down to 71 cents. And you can see how well these candles do respect this, how well the candles respect the Fibonacci arcs. You can see it well right here, see it very well right here, very well right here. This purple candle right here was like, yo, this is going to be where our outer ring is. So I feel like this was a sign from market manipulators. And you can see really, this is just an absolute nice, absolutely nice Fibonacci arc. And what we want to do in the future is go from this 71 cent and try and predict when it could be going up. We can try it right now together. Why not? But I did draw this here. We have our all-time resistance from our all-time high. Perfect, again, resistance right on the Fibonacci arc and also here. You can see the last two candles for June and July of 2024 both tested this blue line, this resistance that I'm highlighting, which is crazy. What I want to see here is a fallback to $3.30. And I want that because the stock has gone up several 100%. Absurd. Over the last 2 years, it's up 500+%. So want to see it come down. But looking at the future, if we start at 71 cents here, and we have right there as our, and I chose that spot because the candles right here are respecting this outer ring. Let me just change. So the red rings are old, purple rings are new. So you can see it's testing this purple outer ring very well. I would like to get and see the stock come down here, $3, come back test, start to move up here, and so on. That would suggest that this stock gets to $12 by 2029. And again, it's hard to calculate to the upside just because we only have two candles here as our test candles, essentially. So we could see it have major resistance right here, come back down to the threes, which would be a good opportunity because I do have my projection at around $7.20. Going back to our institutional holdings, just want to take a peek at who we have here. I don't see any Vanguards or BlackRocks, and they are the big cojones. We do see companies selling out right here, the red that are 0, 100, negative 100, but we also see companies buying in, they're the green. And then a lot of companies are reducing or adding their positions. For example, Booth Investment Corp decreased 25%, while APIE, Active Passive International Equity, increased their position by 215%. So you can review this on your own. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but yeah, I mean, Rolls Royce, they look good. They have a market cap of $48 billion. They do 16 billion in sales. They are profitable. We don't know how much cash they have. I mean, they probably have to have some cash. I just could not find it. It's probably buried in some of their financial documents. But at this point, it doesn't really. I'm more of a technicals person, so this kind of gives me the overall trajectory of the stock. But when you're looking at technicals, the trend is your friend until the end. This trend went from 71 cents at the end of 2022 to $5, almost $6 in mid 2024. So I think it needs a breather. I would like it to have a breather. I don't think it going from 71 cents to 7, 8, 9, $10 is sustainable. That's a very rapid move in a short amount of time. I would definitely consider getting a position here at $3.40. And I do have an alert. You can see this for when it does break below this line right here. I do get a text. So that's how I'm monitoring things. So if you made it this far, consider subscribing. Tell me what you think about Rolls Royce Holdings and have an absolutely fantastic day.